Hello, everybody. I am Fell in Love with Carly. You guys know I am Fell in Love with Carly. You guys also know me as Carly Davenport. And this is another segment of Let Me Be Real with You. And today we have another segment with Miss Connie Taylor-Ware. She is a model. She is the founder of Sophisticated Queens fashion show, and she has worn many hats in her years. Listen, thank you so much, Miss Living Legend Connie Ware, for joining me on my platform. You are an amazing spirit and presence, and I'm grateful to have you here today. So I just want to say thank you, first of all, for giving me some of your time. Thank
Well,
you.
thank you for having me.
No problem. So let's start off here. Can you tell me something about yourself? Just tell these wonderful people, if they haven't heard about you, a little bit about who you are.
Well, I was born in Harlem, New York. I moved to Cleveland when I was 1979,
Hmm.
and but in New York, I also went to a Fear Divorce modeling school, charm school. That's where I first started modeling. But I always liked clothes from when I was a little girl. I always did like Millie the Model comic books and Veronica and Archie comic books. So I've always been into fashions. So I went to modeling school in 1962, graduated in 63, moved to Cleveland in 79. Meantime, I did do some shows in New York City. And with there, I had my photographer was from Ebony Fashion Fair. Well, he was from Johnson's Publication.
Mm.
And he did photos for the Jet magazine, if anyone remembers Jet magazine, if they're even still out. And so he was my photographer, and we took pictures at Central Park and different places. And through the modeling school, I also met Muhammad Ali, which was Cassius Clay at that time. And that's when I got started. And you free to ask me any questions because I can go on and on. I don't want to go on. I just want you good. Any questions you want to ask me, you can ask me.
Okay, thank you. Caprice said, "Hello, Miss Connie."
Hi, Capri.
Okay, so I wanted to know. So, you're a model, correct?
Yes.
And is modeling your first passion?
Um, I would say it is. I've always been into clothes, like I said, because my mom, she would always sew clothes for people and sew clothes for myself. Me and my girlfriend, we would go sometime go to this district where we would buy fashions and just make something to go to wear to school the next day. So I guess that was always my passion on top of crafts because I do all types of crafts. You name it, I probably have done it or can do it.
Wow, wow. So, look, I'm going to jump right in there. Do you mind disclosing to these people how young you are?
I'm 80 years young.
She's 80 years young, baby. Listen, when I tell you that black don't crack, black definitely does not crack. And at the age of 80 years young, I attended your first fashion show that you did called the Sophisticated Queens.
Correct. I have been thinking about that for a while because that's something I hadn't really seen out there. You see all size models, all types of models, but I said, as I'm getting older, or as you say, being getting seasoned, I figured that other ladies would like to see something that they can wear and they can feel comfortable and fabulous also. It just makes
Absolutely.
you feel good when you dress up and you put on clothes, especially if you love clothes.
Absolutely. Caprice also said congratulations on your fashion show.
Thank you,
It
Capri.
was it was an amazing thing to see you um still living out your dreams. Like, when did you, I know you did modeling, I know you have this desire to create. You're definitely a creator. You're definitely a creator. When did you decide you even wanted to do a fashion show? And I want you to elaborate on what Sophisticated Queens really is, because um your models were all of a seasoned age as well, right?
Correct. They were all 65 and up. And I had talked about this. Val Brown, which is a model coach, we had went on a trip going to the Holland Fashion Week in New York City, and we talked about things we'd like to do. And she talked about being a model coach, and I talked about I'd like to give a show with seasoned women. And she did her thing, and she says, "Okay, now it's time to do yours. You've been talking about it long enough." So I say, "Yeah, I guess this is the time since there's so many shows out there and you see a whole lot of things, but not everybody can wear what they see out there. Some people are trying to wear it because it's their size, but that doesn't mean that you have to wear it." So anyway, I decided to go ahead and go on with it. And I've got a lot of feedback from it. And I'm so happy and so blessed and so excited about it.
I'm excited about it as well. When they did a tribute, you did a tribute to like your whole journey as a model, even with the Charm School, because the Charm School was created by a black
Oh,
model. Am I
oh,
getting that
yes,
right?
Ophelia DeVore. Ophelia DeVore.
Ophelia
And
DeVore.
anyone can look it up on YouTube, and you will see the picture. Well, you'll see the video um, of Thea DeBoer and her story, and who all went there. Donna Carroll, a lot of different celebrities. In fact, when I was going to school, the photographer I had, he had took my pictures to Johnson Publication, and they did ask me about being in the Ebony Fashion Fair, but I had just got married and naive, and I said, "Oh, I don't think my husband would want me to model because I just got married." So that was that, and as you know, Richard Roundtree went on. Unfortunately, he just recently passed, but it was just an honor to be able. I didn't even know that the video was on YouTube all these years because I went to her charm school and graduated in 1962, and to know
Mm.
all this time that I was actually on YouTube.
Wow. Wow. When I saw that, how much of a pillar you are, in the time that you were modeling, um, black women were not getting all that shine. And
No, they wasn't.
yeah, and you went out there and you are such a trailblazer to have came before the Naomi Campbells, before the Grace Joneses. You broke that ceiling for them to be able to do what they do today.
I never thought about it like that.
Oh, but I did. When I saw your video, it brought tears to my eyes because I don't think people think about the people that came before and the work that you had to put in for the successes of people today. They were not given black women that type of shine, especially the
Right.
brown skinned women. And for you to be able to go into that modeling school and do what you did and continue to move on and to continue to model at your age, I wanted to show my respect and my love and give you appreciation that the world can see it because you are due that. Give you your flowers while you can smell them. I applaud you and I'm
Thank
grateful to
you.
you for doing all that you've done. You came out in an ensemble. When you walked out the door, I said, "Come on, Grace." You were channeling Miss Grace Jones that day. I said, "Come through, Grace." It was so you just look so beautiful every
Thank
time
you.
you have taken the stage, and I've been there to see it. And I wanted to just really just pay you your respect and show you my gratitude for what you have done and what you are currently doing. There's so many people that are young and they don't even think about what their dreams are. They've given up so much. And you are so seasoned and still living out your life and your legacy, and you're a living legend. You've touched, listen, you've touched some people that we only dreamed. Like you said, you didn't even know you were on YouTube.
Right. My niece happened to find it because she was saying, "I just saw the story of Ophelia DeVore." She says, "I wonder if my auntie is on there." And she looked it up and sent it to me. And it's been some years now because I got it on my other page on the as the background page. I said, "You mean I've been uh, um on computer. I mean, on in the public all this time, and I never knew it.
You are, listen, you broke some ceilings. You destroyed some ceilings within what you've done. And you've also just spoken to, like, I want to go to where you went. You tapped on it real quickly and you got off of it. When you tapped on when you were offered an opportunity to take those photos for a particular photographer, but you were married and you didn't do it because of the marriage. If you had to do that again, number one, would you do make that same decision again?
Um, I'm not sure. I may, but then again, if I knew some of the things I knew now, I might try it to see how it would work out. Because, like you said, they weren't doing a lot of dark skinned ladies, people then. You had to be light. Uh, thank goodness for Johnson Publication that they did have that. And like I said, the gentleman that was my photographer, he went many places with me. We took pictures at Central Park. Um, just a lot of different pictures in different places, and I did do shows in New York City, like the different shows, different churches, different venues that might have a fashion show. At that time, they had like dances. They called them dances. Where now they're most of the things now, I guess, is like what do you want to call it? Really, I guess fashion shows. But it was an event, and then in fact, I did one show that I won first place with the outfit that I had made, and I
Mm,
won an outfit that I designed from another designer. It was a silver dress that looked like um, sort of like the stuff on the that you use for Christmas time,
the
the
tinsel.
the tinsel, yeah. But it was just layered in that, and I had designed that, and that was what I had won for that particular show. And
Wow.
like I said, I also did the Miss Sepia contest, which I didn't win first place with that. I didn't. In fact, I didn't win in that one. All the person that won, we never even seen her at a lot of rehearsals, so I don't know what that was about.
Oh my goodness, I love it though. It does seem that way. uh, um, I definitely agree with you. I don't know why it keeps bringing to my spirit about you not moving forward in what you were doing at that particular moment in marriage. Maybe it's because somebody's watching. Let me go there. If you guys are watching and it's something that you desire to do and you are with somebody who don't support it, listen, follow your dream, follow your heart. If they love you enough, they'll follow it with you. Okay. So I'm just gonna say that if they love you enough, they'll appreciate you for who you are and what you're doing, and they will follow it with you. So I'm
Well,
going to say that because that's just in my
okay.
spirit right now.
Okay, but it wouldn't I don't think he would have mind. That was just
uh,
my thought. Like I said, I was young and still young and naive at the time. So I
mm,
think I was about 20 or 21 and not really knowing a lot about, actually the actual fashion world. But I used to watch and go to shows when I was in New York, the Ebony Fashion Fair that came every year. That was just such awesome shows, and I never missed a year of going to it. And then I moved here, and I think I might have went once it came here, but I don't even know if they're still going around anymore.
mm, yeah, that's good. That's good. Somebody needed to hear that, Miss Connie.
Yeah,
Somebody needed to
and,
hear that.
and to do it over again, like I said, I might would go ahead and if I knew someone would, you don't have knowledge ahead, but I think I might have would have tried and see where I would have gone from there.
Right. I agree. I think yeah, it's
But I haven't had a bad life now. I had a pretty good life.
I bet so. What else have you done in the industry um since you've been modeling? Because
I've
I know the way I met you. When I met you first, I was a part of the Be Elite the Be Elite beauty pageant, and we were in the Grown and Sexy division together. So I do
right.
that's how I met you.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I did it. I did that pageant several times. The first time I won sold the most tickets and People's Choice Award.
Right.
The second time I won sold the most tickets. I did that one, and I've
Aw.
with Ty Chanel, which she has like an agency. I've taken different lessons from because I always try to keep up on top of what's going on. So I will take different I don't want not won't say lessons, but
Classes.
the word I'm trying to
The
think of
different trainings.
different training, right? And I did model for what is that? Neiman Marcus. I've modeled with Diane, Styles of Imagination. I've been on billboards about 2 or 3 times. We've been on Channel 8. We've been in a couple of magazines, even one that was in Philadelphia. So I've done a lot. I've done a lot, and I've been proud and happy for it.
Yes, yes.
Passion is my passion.
It is. I can tell. So I don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying to squint and look at these words while I'm. But I think that I can't even see the name all the way. And they said they're proud of you, of the mother that you were, and the kids that you raised.
Okay, that might be somebody from Atlanta, or either could be here in Cleveland also. I did call my people in Atlanta and let them know I was going to be on.
Look, forgive me, you guys, because listen, certain letters start looking a little bit different without my glasses. So, but I just knew I saw proud on there. And they said you did it all in God's timing. And it's in God's timing. And you're
Yes.
right. It absolutely is about God's timing when you do things. You know, when we have these shows, I love to talk about what people are doing, what they have done, and still give some feedback, because sometimes people are up late at night watching these different things and you don't know what they're thinking. And anytime we can give words of encouragement and wisdom to them, I want them to have that to fall back on. Something else, they people watch these things and I don't ever meet them. And sometimes I meet folks and I don't even know them. They're like, I see your show. I'm like, well, thank you. And I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be able to speak something, and to meet people like you that man, I want to dive more into you. Um I'm sorry, Neiman Marcus. Um what was the other one you just named that you modeled for? You've modeled for some major companies.
House of Imagination, Designer's Palace,
Mm-hmm.
um, Connie Pickard, Crochet,
Oh my God, Connie
um,
Pickard. Oh
and
my goodness.
Stephanie
When I tell
Nunn.
you that woman is amazing, Miss Connie, the way
Yeah.
those outfits.
Yes, it is. She is. And I modeled recently for Stephanie Nunn, and that was an honor. Even though she said it was an honor for me to model with her, it was an honor for me to model with her.
And that's the other thing. You are so humble. You are so humble, and your spirit is so sweet and so pure. And
Thank
everybody
you.
can't do that. I appreciate that. And I know it's just the God in you, but you have to be obedient to let Him. And I'm just grateful to see somebody just as beautiful as you are on the inside as the outside. Like, your presence is amazing. And when you walk that runway, if people have not seen you walk the runway yet, what are they waiting for? If you guys see her promoting something that she's involved in, you need to get your ticket and sit your behind in the seat and watch her rip that runway, because Miss Connie, she rips that runway.
Well, thank you. I did a show Saturday. I did a one with Robert Johnson. Was luncheon. We did model there, and then I did one on Saturday just passed, and the luncheon was Friday, and the other one was Sunday. I mean Saturday. And the one lady that was the MC, I really didn't know who she was either. And she says, "Oh, here she comes." She said, "I don't know her name, but every time I see her, my heart just jumps." She said, "She's a queen. Just watching, not trying to brag on myself, but she was just saying, she walks that and commands the, what you're getting ready to see. And I thought that was so sweet of her, to say something like that.
She was right. She was 100% right.
Thank
What
you.
what what are your other passions? What more um you make clothes too?
Sometimes I haven't made any in a long time, but I done bought a lot of patterns and fabric that I need to get busy with. And I had went to Balloon University to learn how to do the balloons, the different ways you do balloons. I went to uh, gift basket school to learn how to do gift baskets. Anything I go out to do, I try to make sure that I get the full information and all the equipment that I need. But my main passion, like I said, is clothes. But even with the baskets and the balloons, that's something you can beautify something with. So I love that.
Uh-oh. You there, Miss Connie?
I can hear you.
Okay, okay. You froze for a minute there.
Yeah, I know you had one time also.
Okay. so so you said your main thing is fashion.
Yes.
Okay. So our own the sophisticated queens fashion show, is it coming back? Can we
Yes.
see more?
If I plan on bringing it back, I'm trying to do it maybe earlier in the year where we won't have such iffy weather here in Cleveland. But from the show, I've had people come up to me and say they want to be in the next one. I've had people come up and say they want to bring more people with them to see the next show and that they were glad that they came. I had my pastor came, some people from my church came, some people from my health group came. So I was really, 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 how would say, honored and appreciative that they all did show up. I was a little nervous at first, but then after it started filling up, then I felt better. I just wasn't nervous anymore.
You did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
You did an amazing job. You did an amazing job. I can't say anything more than you really did a great job. Each model did a great job, and you did too. And the way you even crowned each queen, it was just phenomenal. How do you keep up with that girlish figure you got? Because you got
I just keep busy. I don't do exercise as much as I should, and I used to go line dancing 3 times a week. I got to get back into that. But I just try to keep busy. That's the only thing I can tell people. You got to keep busy. You can't just sit and just sulk. You got to get up and get out.
because listen, you look good. I mean, I wouldn't give you 80 at all. Maybe 50,
I
maybe.
know the doctors say the same thing. Every time I go to the doctor or to the nurse, I get the same thing. One lady, when I went to get blood work, she said, "Miss Ware, why you want to lie about your age?"
Yes, yes. They can't believe it. I told my mother, I said, I'm in this pageant, and the one lady, she's 80. She's like, she's 80. I said, yeah. I said, she looks like she's about 50 years old or less. And she couldn't believe it. I said, no, Miss Connie is 80 years young and vibrant. And when I tell you rip the runway, you do a great job, and you're so inspirational. And I'm honored to have had you. Like I said, I really was excited to be a part of your first show, and I cannot wait to see the next show. And I don't care like any kind of way. I know I'm not in the age bracket to walk the runway, but any kind of way that I can be a part of it, I would love to be. Um, I'm here. Like
Well,
use
thank
me,
you, thank you so much. Yeah,
use
so
me.
I'm going to start lining up a team and some models because, like I said, there were people that said they wanted to be in the next show. And I wanted to show them appreciation, to show them that they are queens, and that's why I ordered crowns for the ladies and crowns for the men. Even though they said men, unfortunately, I think some of them might have been too small for their heads, so I don't know if they had the big head or what.
I think they
just,
had the big
just
head the way they
teasing,
wanted the big way.
teasing.
Not this head, but you know, the
Now
men were
the
so
women they all
funny, and
fit,
you
but the men, some of them, they said it was too small, but they got it on the head.
yeah, yeah. Muslima talk. She said 80. My lord, she looks amazing. I know.
Thank you.
I had to put that up there. I wanted to put it all over the flyer, like come and see for yourself. Like she is a living legend, and we have to learn how to celebrate each other as Black women all the way along the way. You know, if you're doing something, we have to learn how to give each other our flowers while we are still here and to celebrate, uplift. I am so grateful for you. Is there anything else that you would like to share with anybody here? Because we have a nice audience watching too.
Um, do what you want to do. I mean, long as it's legal. If you have a passion to do it, it's never too late. That's as the Bible says. It's never too late to do what you want to do. If that's your passion, try. If you fail, you can try again. But if you do fail twice, you at least say you tried. If you fail once, you can say you tried. But you have to try if it's really your passion to do something, whatever it may be.
That's right. That's right. You guys have heard it here first. If it's something you want to do, at least try it. Just do it. I feel like the only failure is not trying at all.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you don't try, then you can't fail, and you can't become whatever. Like
Just
the
go ahead and get
lottery,
it
you
out
can't
the
win the
way.
lottery if you don't play the number.
There you go. You play the number, Miss Connie.
Very seldom. I wish I knew the right numbers to play. Then I can play it more.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for just gracing my show and everything. I'm just grateful for having you here. And that's it for our show today. I wanted to just reach out, touch bases with you, just share the love with everybody, let them see your beautiful face, for them to understand that it's never too late to go after their dreams and to
Yeah.
just do it. Just do it. If it's something you want to do, what's stopping you? Only thing that's stopping you is you. Do it.
Yes, and I just want to thank everybody that supported me and that came out. I was really honored and really excited. I was excited about the show. I was excited. The people that came out, and I had a lot of people that's in the industry that well, they always told me you don't know who's really following you. Say you have a lot of followers out there. I didn't know, and I didn't know who was out there. But I just try to do whatever I do, and I try to do my best at it.
Yeah.
And I
And
just want to again say thank you to everybody that helped and supported and came out.
that's for you. They're sending you all kind of love over here, Miss
Oh,
Connie.
thank you, thank you.
All
I
kind
love
of love.
everybody. I don't hate anybody, and I'm happy for those that do something and get successful. I'm happy for them. There's no
That's
need for jealousy. There's a whole big world out there that whatever you want to do, try it. Just try it. As I say, long as it's legal.
Y'all heard it here first. Do what you want to do as long as it's legal. Look, be on, be on the side of the law when you're doing it. I feel the same way. It's not worth it. Do it as long as it's legal and enjoy your lives. And you're enjoying your life, Miss Connie, right?
Yes, I am. Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Good. Good. Thank you so much. And thank you to your family for sharing her with me for this particular show. And everybody that's watching, thank you. This is Miss Connie Taylor-Ware, supermodel, trendsetter, glass ceiling destroyer, legend on her own. Listen, founder of Sophisticated Queens Fashion Show. And you guys watch my page. I will be sharing other things that she's doing so that you guys can come out and support her shows. Yeah. I'm Fell in Love with Carly. You guys know how to find me. I'm across all platforms. Don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe so you can see more of these great interviews on Let Me Be Real with You. I love you guys. Now go ahead and love yourselves.
Love
Bye.
everybody. Bye. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you, Miss Connie.
Okay, bye bye.